So this presentation here is just about social media. Everybody can see the screen properly. We're all good. So does everybody have social media that's here? Say yes or thumbs up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're all pretty familiar how social media works, right? So the thing is most age groups below 45, even 55 are now on social media constantly, and they get most of their information from social media, right? So social media presence is important, and not only just for yourself to gain authority, but it's also for the brand, right? So pushing the brand, and the more agents that push the brand actually increases your own personal authority in the market, okay? So we have shared our links, and the more people that follow, it doesn't, if you follow our brokerage's channels, it increases the presence online, which help in turns increase your presence online as well, right? Because the more that you connect with the Kingsdale Mortgage Center or whatever, the more transactions that happen throughout social media that connects the name helps build authority over the whole web, okay? So it's just one of the great tools that we can utilize, and the more agents we have participating is always going to help, right? So some of the things that help you with your business is going to be on social media. Now, there's several different ways you can do it. There's different ways that you can present yourself, right? And but the main thing is that a lot of people will quickly look for you on social media when you give them your business card or you're talking with them about mortgages. That's where they look to see if you're involved in the market, right? And people just naturally tend to think about if somebody is popular or not. It's just a background thing that people do, right? So I'm not saying you can't be successful without social media. There's lots of agents that are very successful without touching social media, and that's because they already have a strong personal network, right? So this is just one other tool to build out your network, right? And it's very cost effective because it's all free, right? So you can set up your own advertising basically just by creating posts and being community, building community within social media, right? So I'm just going to go. So these are the things that you end up establishing authority because you become one of the faces on social media. Now, you don't have to necessarily make videos of yourself or anything like that. You just posting and having a presence, you can use it in many different ways, will establish you as an authority in the marketplace. It also pushes our brand as an authority in the marketplace, right? By sharing our own content and the content created for you or your own content, right? So consistency is key, right? If you do it on a regular basis, you don't have to do it every day. You don't have to do it 3 times a week. You don't have to do it 5 times a day. What I would suggest on a daily basis or every other day basis is to actually go on to social media and use it like a tool. Go to people, follow them, interact with them. Now, that's not to say, hey, I do mortgages everywhere. Your brand already basically says that you do mortgages. So just interact in a natural way with clients online or people online, realtors, insurance people, lawyers, everybody that could be connected, where you're going to see a lot of traffic go to that might be interested in mortgages, right? eventually, right? So if you're interacting on their place, like say for instance, realtors, and you're saying, yeah, that's a nice place, or that's a nice area, or whatever, you're helping promote their page in a natural way, and their followers are going to see you, right? So that's just one other way. So these are the platforms that I use. I use all of them. TikTok, I guess there's stuff going on with TikTok where it might be banned. I don't know. But you can make the same post. If you can take a post and you can change it for these different platforms, or you can just make one like the Instagram square posts that you can do will convert over to all of those, right? But the other frameworks for other sizes doesn't always convert very well. So you'll want to keep that in mind. So if you just, I personally just do the square posts usually, and I just put it across all platforms. Just a way to broaden your reach, right? And then, yeah, and then here you can do content strategy, right? There's different topics you can do. You can set up a schedule, right? And video works best. It has the highest rate of engagement versus a static post. Now, what that means, so in Canva that we'll be sharing with you later, it means that anything with a video layer or the graphics in it move, those will always engage better than just a picture post, okay? So, and then last of all on here, stay authentic to your personality, right? So don't try to be, I mean, you can always look to improve on your communications and the style that you're presenting, but stay true to your authentic self. Don't try to be something that you're not out of the gate, because that's gonna look disingenuous. And then when people contact you, there's going to be a dissonance, right, between the presence that you put out and then the presence that you naturally are, right? So just try to keep that in mind as well. And yeah, so why authority matters. We all understand that the more that people see our brand and you online, the more they're going to trust you. There's a reason why people have billboards with their face on it, is because humans will naturally, once they've seen a face about 10 times, they're going to naturally trust them in a way, because nothing bad's happened to them with that person yet. So it automatically, in a deep psychological way, allows that person to connect with you and recognize you and put an automatic trust in you. And it's just a psychological trick of advertising, right? So and like I said, this is kind of repeating about consistency, and then thought leadership. When you're discussing ideas online and stuff like that, you're educating your clients about stuff, so they'll keep looking towards you when they have questions, right? Also, if you have customers that can provide testimonials, goes super long way. And then also long-term impact. So social media will start pushing your posts if your page, so Instagram, basically you'll need about 25 to 30 posts for the algorithms to start picking you up, okay? And pushing you across to other people. If you only put 1 or 2 posts out there, it will not pick you up and trigger that you're trying to do something or become an authority. Okay, so the more posts, the better, but don't just pop out 30 in a day and then leave it, because that will also kill the algorithm for you. What you'll want to do is just try to stay consistent with your posting. If you think you can do 1 or 2 a week, then do that. If you can do 1 every 2 weeks, just do that, right? Okay. And then Yeah, so here you're setting clear goals, you're creating a content calendar and implementing tactics and just monitor your presence, right? Okay, so that's just a quick recap of some of the stuff we've talked about in other social media training. So now I'm going to turn it over to Jessica, and she's going to teach you guys a little bit about Canva and how you'll be able to utilize Canva for the posts that we'll be creating for you. Okay.
So my name is Jessica and I'm the marketing designer of Kingsdale Mortgage. So I'm going to talk about Canva. So Canva has two versions. One is the free version and one is the Canva Pro version. So Canva Pro version is $150 per year. And if you have the Pro version, you have unlimited templates. You have access to all the photos, videos, graphics, and a lot of the tools you can use. But I suggest you try the free version first, and then if you like it, then you can go to the Canva Pro version. Okay, so now we go to Canva. So now this is Canva. When you see Canva, you can see on the right side. All right, 1 second. On the right side, here is where you sign in. So you can just sign in with your email. So once you're signed in, we're going to home. This homepage will bring you to the homepage and you will see all your recent designs in the homepage. So on the left side, you will see templates. So in templates, you will see all the different templates you can design. So for like business, different categories, we have business templates. We have presentation templates. We have business cards, flyers. And there's also for social media. So say that you're designing a social media post or Instagram post. So these are all the templates you can use for social media. If you're designing a Facebook post, these are all templates you can experience and play with it. So on the left side, there's also a brand button. So you can see there's a little crown button. This means it's only for pro users first. So in the brand kit, you will see we have our logos, our brand logos, our color palettes, and our fonts. So if you have the pro version, it will be easy for you to use our logo, our color palettes, and our fonts. So on the left side, you will see a create a design button. So when you're ready to create a design, click on create a design, and you will see if you're creating a presentation, you can click on one of these. If you're creating a social media, an Instagram post, if you're creating a video, website, or you can customize your size. So for sizings, I want to share you this website.
Sorry,
This,
Jessica, can I interrupt quickly?
yeah,
Yep.
no problem.
I'll most likely be doing it with the free version first, and we have a color palette that you were showing. Can you send us, or the people that will be using the free version? I noticed that under the color palette, they had like the number. It was like number 1B, just so that we don't have to try to match it. If you could just send us what those are, so if we are
Yeah.
gonna,
So you should already in the marketing materials that we sent to every agent when we onboard them, right?
Yep.
There's there's a brand kit in there with
Oh,
all
does
the
it have that?
logos. It should also have the colors in there with those numbers in it.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, I do remember
Okay.
getting all that. I,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I don't
So
remember
it's
seeing the
all in
numbers.
there. And
Okay.
just so everybody's aware that yes, on the paid version, the branding section isn't there as saved, but you can upload everything into uploads later. And it'll all still be there. You just have to do things a bit more manually. That's all. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now we go into, oh, who's below? So now we go into the social media image size. On this website, it shows all the social media image sizes for 2025. Say that you're designing an Instagram square post. This is the size, 1080 times 1080. So when we go into custom size, you could just enter 1080 times 1080 and create a new design. So on this website, you guys can take a screenshot of the website and then you can take a look at what all the sizes for different social media. So now we go back to Canva. So every time I'll send you guys a Canva template link. So when you first get the link, so imagine this is our link. When we hit enter, this is the design you will get. So when you first get the design, don't start editing from this design. So go to the home button. And then you will see the design is over here. Now we click on the 3 button and then make a copy. Now we can start editing in the copy one. So when we click on the design, this is a video, so I have 3 pages for the video. So first page, second, and the third. So for the third page, you can see that I have included a circle here. So this circles is where you place your headshot in. So to simply do this, go to uploads and then upload files and pick your headshot. So imagine this is your headshot. Just click, hold, and drag into the circle. When you see the picture and the circle is merged together, and then right click. See, now your headshot is in a circle. And you could see that I have included some text box. You could just edit your name. Say that you want to edit your name. So Jessica, edit your name, edit your mortgage level, edit your phone number. And if you want to include your own text box, say that you want to add another text, you could just add a text box. So we add text box. We could change the text color. So if
You can increase the size.
oh, sorry, 1 second, let me increase the size for you to see. So if you want to change the color of the text, you can change it to our brand kit color. Oh, now 1 second. Just want to drag it over so we can see a little bit. So this is text box. Now you can change the fonts different. So there are different many fonts in here. But for our brand, we have 2 primary fonts. One is Trigger Pro, one is Rupert. And if you don't see it over here, just search for it. Trigger, and you will see it over here. Okay. Now we change it, and you can change the font size, bigger. We want it smaller. We want it bigger. We can change the font size. We can change the color. So as you mentioned that we have numbers for the brand kit, if you're on the free version, you can also search for the number. So say that, so if we know, so say that our number is B8 110 110, I'll just search B8 110 110. And then it will come up. So if you don't have the brand kit, if you have the free version, this is another easy way for you to do. Say you want to change our brand color, just change it over here. So now you have our brand color. Just remember to change the number over here. Okay, so now you can change it to bold. You can play with a little, change to bold, regular. You can change the alignments to left, to right, or to middle. And you can add like bullet points. You can change the letter spacing in between. You can play with the letter spacing, line spacing. You can you can change the transparency of the font. You can change effects. Say if you like this font, this one, or this. Another fun part of Canva, you can animate your text to make it moving. So for the free version, I did a research. For free version, you do have access to animation too. So you could just play with all the animations. Say that I like the rise. But the only thing is free version doesn't have the access to speed. So for pro version, you can change the speed like slower or faster. But for free version, you don't have to access to change the speed. You don't have access to change it from like top to bottom, like bottom to top. Okay, so now we're done with this. So in the design, you will see that when you click on our logo, you can see that I've locked this logo. I want to lock this logo to keep in place. And if you want to lock your photo to keep in place, you could just lock this. Okay, so now we go into the first page of the video and play this video. And if you don't like this video I have incorporated in the design, we could change this video too. So when we go to the left side, go into videos, and then now we can search for mortgage videos. Okay, so when we go into mortgage videos, see, some of them are pro and we have free ones too. So say I like this video, we could just hold, drag, and drop it in here. So now we have the video in it. And if you want to change the title to your own title, we could just edit this and then just change it to whatever you want. Now to the next page. Again, if you don't like the text, if you don't like the video I've created, you could just search for any video you like, go through it. Or if you want to add a photo, you can search for like mortgage photos. You can find the one you like. Or change a video, say I like this video, just hold, drag, and drop it in the video. Same for the third one. Now it's a little hard to see. So once everything is done, we'll check the first page. It looks perfect. The second looks good. I have included my name, mortgage level, the headshot have been changed, the phone number has been changed. Everything is ready to go. On the right top corner, you will see share button. And then if you're doing collaboration with someone else, you can copy the link to someone else. But remember to give the access to anyone with the link, and remember to change can edit. Or else the people who get the link, they can only view it, they cannot edit it. And then copy the link and share with your friends. But if it's just for yourself, just hit download. And then these are all the file type you can download. There's JPEGs, PNGs, PDF standard, PDF printing, and MP4 video. So for JPEG and PNG, they're best for website graphics. If it's for printing, you can download the PDF print. But for this video, it is suggested to download the MP4 video. And then now everything's ready, just hit download. And that's it for me. And if you guys have any questions, you can ask us. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right, any questions?
Are all of those videos just kind of like generic Canva videos, or those videos that you've set up? Like, do we have access to all of that?
So the videos that you've seen in the Canva, when she searches them, they come from
All this.
a different site that Canva's partnered with. And they have premium videos and video and photos and stuff, and then they have standard ones, right? So it's there. We don't upload them. It's just they have access. So you have access to like thousands. So you can put in keyword searches and they'll come up. Like say you want someone street shot of a house for sale or something like that. You can put those keywords in and those videos will be generated.
Oh, wow, that's excellent.
And they're all like royalty free, right? That's the bonus. So because you can upload any videos you want and put them up there, but you have to make sure that you know that you have the availability, the legal right to share them through that, right?
Okay, so you can share what, okay, so yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
that advanced,
okay.
so
You
I'm not
can
gonna
do a
worry about
video of
that.
yourself and put it in there, right?
But then it's available for the world?
Well, no, only if you share it.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, thank you.
Oh, I want to mention something. So I want to mention something. The reason why you have to make a copy of the design. So say that you just edited in the link I shared. If you edit in that link, everyone will see your design. The reason why you want to copy that design is you want to copy it and then edit in there, and then people cannot see your design. Then you could download it from your scratch.
But it also means that if you edit that one, you've edited it for everybody,
Yeah.
which.
Then everyone will click the link and they will see your design.
And if that ever does happen, someone just needs to reach out to us and then we will replace that one again because we'll keep a copy, so. Any other questions?
No, Jessica, for different platform, right? Earlier you showed like a 1080 to 1080, right? So for different social media platform, you cannot share the design, right? Or you could potentially, there's some compatibility problem, or like how do you deal with like Instagram or you know, Facebook? Yeah, how do you like somehow can you generate video or like some social media posting material then you can share across different platform?
Yeah, you're talking about the sizing, right?
Sizing, and is there any specific requirement like across different platform, like we have to pay attention so that way you can produce once or design once, then you can post to multiple locations? Yeah.
Yeah, so like I said in the beginning, I find that the 1-to-1 ratio, which is like the 1080, can be shared all across all of them without much difference. But when you do get into the different sizings, then you're gonna have to be aware of where you place things in your post, because all the platforms show different things, like they'll post your name across the bottom of it in different places and stuff like that within the platform. So you'll just want to be cognizant of that. And yes, they all have their different sizing ratios. That's why she shared that page. But that's why I say for the 1-to-1 ratio is the easiest one. But you can go into your designs, I believe, and then convert your design to a different sizing.
Or if you know that you're creating as like a post for Facebook, you could just search for a Facebook post and it will come up the size, correct size for Facebook.
I see. Thank you. Now I know, Aaron, you talk about the frequency and how do you actually generate enough traffic.
Yeah,
Maybe once or twice a week, and just keep this, going.
it's
I almost have a little bit planning session. Just say I'm gonna do this. Yeah.
okay. I want a quick. So
Yeah.
everybody, I want to say, put their hand up if they go on social media every day. Say yes or put a hand up.
Yep.
Yep. But different platform, right? So
Okay.
some platform you
Yeah,
may
it doesn't
spend more
matter
time.
what platform, but
Yeah.
everybody's, if most people are spending time on social media every day, you are consuming social media, right? So I want you to change your action from being a consumer to using it as a tool for your business, right? So what you'll want to do is if you're naturally spending an hour on social media a day, I want you to cut half of that to being consumer to being active, right? So go follow people you don't need, you just follow people for the sake of following them. When they post, say something nice about their post or whatever, right? That's the type of interactions that's going to help generate your interest. Now, posting, like I said, once you get up to about 25 to 30 posts, the algorithms will help push your content to other people. And then the more interaction you can get on your posts, and the more that you interact with other people, helps in that engagement level with your page, which helps the algorithm push you more. I've been posting not super regularly, but now I've been posting for over a year now. I finally am at the stage where I have realtors starting to follow me without me following them. They're finding my page, right? So it takes time and it takes frequency. If I had been more diligent and just did a strict campaign where I did 1 or 2 posts every week without hesitation, that progress would have come faster, guaranteed. Do you understand?
Aaron, do you have some number, like how many followers you have and how many platforms do you post?
Well, I can kind of quickly tell you. Just let me. So for my Instagram, which is mortgage.financings is I'm following 405 people. I'm not the best example of this. I need to up my game just like everybody else, right? But I have 153 people following me and I have 42 posts. But like I said, I'm finally now at a stage where people are starting to follow me, right? Facebook is a bit newer for that. My even my TikTok, I have 93 followers and I'm following 92. So my conversion on TikTok is actually just started where I'm getting more followers than I'm following, which is a decent conversion ratio, right? I need to be more active on this. I need to set my goals higher and be more interactive as well. But that just goes to show that that's what's happening, right? And that you need the posts and you need the interaction, but it doesn't take much. You just need to be doing it. And the more you do it each week, or the frequency in which you do it, the consistency will always improve those numbers, right?
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, thanks, Aaron, to share that. Now, like, how many leads you think out of the pool you have, like, it generates, like, on a monthly basis? There will be 4 or 5 leads a month.
Everyone is different, right? It depends who you're connecting with and stuff. I've had a couple people reach out to me through social media. However, their stuff didn't really go anywhere, right? Because they're just not qualified yet or whatever, right? So we're also my numbers, I've been at this for just over a year. This last year has been the slowest market in almost 15 to 20 years in Canada, right? So
Yeah,
you can't be discouraged because you're not getting the action that you think, because we're no longer in a hot market. The market is actually just starting to turn back on now, okay? So
sounds good. Yeah, it does take time. Yeah.
yeah. It takes time, but you also have to be aware of the market that you're in. We're just exiting the slowest market in a 15, 20 years, right? So hopefully we're on to starting a new cycle, which should continue for a decent 7 to 8 years, if not 12 years, right? So it's technically a good time to be in the market and starting to get your name out there, right?
Very good. Thank you. Like, Aaron, can I have a suggestion since you're dealing with us mostly?
Yeah.
So is there any way we can share the deals information, kind of like, oh yeah, I closed the deal today, basically with this bank, a rough idea, like a 400,000,
Yeah, you can share what deals you
5%.
closed.
Yeah.
You can also share, this is why it's important that every agent follow our social medias that we've shared with you, because we have the internal marketing that we'll post, like active things, deal posts and stuff. We have our external marketing team and they just do like 15 posts a month, right? And they seem to be the more generic ones, but we do posts here. Jessica creates posts with the help of other agents here that are more geared to active things, right? Like the rate drops and rates going up, stuff like that. Other deal posts and things that are happening within the brokerage, right? So you can always take those posts and share them, right? On top of the whatever post that you create, right? Which basically gives you even more things to share and helps build authority, right?
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
The video that Jessica created on Canva, is there a link that's shared to us so that we're able to personalize and edit them?
Sorry, can you repeat that question?
The video that Jessica shared with us on the screen that we're able to put our photo and edit, personalize them, where will we find those? Are they shared to us through Canva or the templates, the designs that we're able to?
Oh, the templates that we're going to be providing each week?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah, we're going to share that through the WhatsApp group,
Oh, okay.
right? So you'll be able to click on that link and then open up your Canva.
Mm-hmm.
It'll
And
go
edit.
into your Canva, and then you'll need to go to the home page and create a copy and then edit from that copy.
Okay. And how do I join the WhatsApp group? Is that an invite from Kingsdale, or I'm not on a WhatsApp group?
Okay, I will have, who onboarded you?
Ryan.
Okay, so he'll have to share the WhatsApp group with you, so.
Awesome.
Yeah, so then, so we'll be sharing it that way, and then you can edit them that way, right? So,
Perfect. Thank
Aaron,
you.
what's the WhatsApp group? I can ask Ryan to add me as well.
yeah, I'll reach out. We'll deal with the, I know that there's some people that aren't on that yet, so let me, I will get that sorted out.
Yeah, please. Yeah, you can
Outside of
probably
that.
ask Ryan to add us all, right? So it probably will
Yeah.
help all of us. Yeah, thank you.
So I'm sharing my screen. Does everybody see my screen? Yeah, okay, perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go search. So if you can see on the side here, there's two different Kingsdale in the Instagram. This blue one is our external marketing team, right? So they're the ones who run our website and everything, and they tend to do them in the square fashion, right? So these are the ones that they've been doing and sharing, right? So these are more generic, that type of thing, but they're still pretty good and they're high quality, right? So, and then if we go over to search, go to Kingsdale here, you can see here, these have been the posts that Jessica's been making and sharing, right? So here we have Masan, that's shared, right? So we have those. So you can share your own things, right? We have
The deals, the previous deals.
yeah, so this is a deal post that's come up, so you can share these. Now, I wouldn't go in and change these and make it seem like you did the deal. That would be disingenuous and not true, right? So you just share that this is what your brokerage is completing, right? So these are great posts that you can share to see that, because we're producing them on a regular basis. So this is just easy for you to just post these across, right? So you can, and so we have Facebook, all that, right? Search Kingsdale. So this is the Facebook one, right? So you're gonna see all of these here too, right? So you can go in, like, share, participate in them, but and this is super important that you do go in here, right? I mean, if you look at this right now, we only have 7 followers. We have over 150 agents, right? So what is If we don't even have 100 followers, that means our agents aren't even following us, which brings down your reputation as well, right? So every agent should be at least following us to even help build your authority in the marketplace. Do you understand that? So by increasing this number, because people will say, oh, you work for Kingsdale, they might go, hey, yeah, we're going to, we'll look up Kingsdale, see how popular they are, right? So by you being a participation in here increases your authority in the market, right? So.
Aaron, those video that posted as a Kingsdale or somewhere like in Facebook, those video we cannot change it, right? It's already fixed.
No,
We can
you can just share them, right?
share them, but
You can copy some of them, like, but I would not change certain things to make it seem like it's your own, right?
LinkedIn.
Yeah, we also have LinkedIn, we have them across all of them. I've sent out an email. The training email that we sent out shows you all the ones, so I'm not really gonna go into all of them, but like I said, you can see the difference. The one that's white, or the lighter color one is generally the one that Jessica does, right? So as you can see, LinkedIn, you have all these posts, right? Any other questions? No, we're all good?
Sorry, I'm
All
gonna
right.
have a quick question for you.
Yeah.
Are you using your personal Facebook or Instagram or any of that, or you've set up a professional one?
So I've set up a professional one on all of mine. So I've set mine up all as a business.
Are you adding any of the previous like friends from your personal? Like I'm not,
Absolutely. I've invited everybody I know, whether or not they join, and it's a whole
Sure.
other
Okay.
story, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, you can automatically, once you set up one, you can invite everybody that's in your thing, right? Yeah, and there's lots of things you can do to spread yourself out, right? And like I said, it's just about being active. You even sharing, if you have realtor friends or whatever, share their posts every once in a while on your page, right? If they're posting a house for sale or whatever, and they're actually a close person to you that you think that you would be getting referrals from, share their stuff, right? Otherwise, just interact on other agents' stuff, like just say it's a nice house, great property, all of that stuff, right? These are the types of things that are going, somebody might look at you and say, oh, I need a mortgage, this guy goes with them. They might make assumptions that you're already doing business with this realtor, who knows, right? You don't need to worry about any of that, you just need to participate, right?
Yeah, just a question then about the algorithm. Like if you're inviting some people like your parents or your aunt or uncle, does that switch the algorithm? Like, don't you just kind of want people in the industry or people that are interested in potentially buying a house? Because I know that if you're adding like your great aunt Beatrice, like chances are that's the people that would be involved in hers would switch your algorithm potentially to like 95-year-old ladies at the old folks home if they have Facebook, but you know what I'm
I
saying?
don't, that you're overcomplicating, you're overthinking it. It's just about participation, right?
Okay.
So it's just activity. If there's activity, you're actively on social media, and if you have enough posts and you're active, it just helps pick up your algorithm.
Sure.
Is that it? All right. If there's nothing else, we can call it a day. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank
Great.
you, everyone.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Jessica, Aaron.
Thank you.